The first thing that you need to do to eat healthier and to have a better diet is to cut out junk foods and super fatty foods. That's like cake, chips, all the kind of junk food kind of things you can think of, mostly cut them out. Some fatty foods are good, but try and cut as much junk food out as possible. You want to slowly cut it out. Don't start from here eating this much junk food and cut it straight down to like nothing. Okay, don't just cut it all out right to begin with. You want to slowly cut it out. So maybe you eat one less bag of chips every single week, or one less bag of chips every single day, or one less piece of junk food every single day, or you eat smaller amounts of junk food every single day until eventually it reaches nothing, because that is a much better way. It's easier to maintain, and it is a lot easier, and it gives you better results in the long run. So now that you've cut out all the junk food and all the bad foods that you're eating, the next step is to replace them with healthier foods and to eat a well-balanced meal. Unless you're trying to build muscle or cut down on fat and stuff, you might want to go on like a caloric deficit diet, or you might want to go on maybe like a boosted protein diet. There's a lot of things you can do. You can look into that. But what I'm talking about is just a well-balanced diet to be able to keep you running, keep you up to what you should be, running how you should be. So what I would say to do with that is to eat a well-balanced diet. You can search up what a well-balanced diet is. It's basically just a diet that has a good amount of everything in the food table. You eat your fruits, vegetables, your fibers, protein, healthy fats and stuff like that. Yeah. So after you've started your new diet, you've started eating a little bit healthier, or a lot healthier maybe, depends. You've cut out all the bad foods, you've done all of this stuff. The things that you can work on that can also help to improve your health and help you work on building muscle if you want to do that, or just keeping you functioning and running at perfect condition, is good amounts of sleep, which I will include in this, because this is how to, I don't know, this is like a healthy diet video, but I'll include this anyway. To get good hours of sleep, you need to know that it takes 1 to 2 hours to fall asleep. So if you fall asleep at 10, and you wake up at 6 in the morning, you're thinking, if you fall asleep at 10, wake up at 6 in the morning, you've got 8 hours sleep. So if it takes 1 to 2 hours to fall asleep, when do you have to go to bed? 8 o'clock. You have to go to bed at 8, 9 o'clock to be able to fall asleep between around 10 o'clock, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, just to wake up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. It's really hard to manage. So try and get your sleeping time down to where it's about, so you can fall asleep within an hour, then go to bed an hour before your needed amount of sleep time and when you want to wake up. So if I normally want to be up at 6, but I want to have 8 hours of sleep. So I would need to fall asleep at 10, and I would need to be in bed at 9, and that would be fully ready for bed and everything. So do that. Another thing that's supposed to help is having sunlight wake you up in the morning and not a fake light. That helps a lot. Having a quick shower after you've done all your exercises and stuff helps you wake up a bit. That can help. But good sleep helps with your health, mental health, physical health, all kinds of health in many ways. So get that as well. But the diet thing, I've been eating relatively healthy. And let's say you don't want to manage all of the eating that you're doing. You don't want to manage every little thing, each calorie, each little bit of protein, each little bit of sugar. You don't want to manage any of that, okay? What I would recommend for that is, if you're eating junk food, eat less of it or none of it at all and eat something else. And if you're eating a healthy food and you're trying to like put on a little bit of weight, put on more muscle and stuff, eat a little bit more, and that will help you bulk up a little bit, and then you can burn off the excess fat, and then you get a little bit bigger and you're not so skinny anymore. But if you're trying to cut down, eat a little bit less. Apart from that, that's basically all you really have to do. It's just to eat stuff that's normally healthy. Like, eat fruit. Fruit's going to always be healthy. it may not be the healthiest option for exactly what you want, and it might be overdoing how many calories you can have in a day. But eat fruit. Don't eat too much like meat. If you eat meat just constantly, I wouldn't say that would be very good. I'm not 100% sure though when it comes to the meat thing. So I don't eat too much meat. Eat it for like a little bit for lunch and sometimes a lot for dinner. But apart from that, yeah, just eat relatively healthy. Don't go out and have like an entire cake to yourself or an entire pizza to yourself. And if you're eating junk food, have a little bit less. Maybe bring an apple or 2 pieces of fruit with you as a snack. But you can eat that and then eat the rest of the junk food on top of that to fill you up. So I hope this helps someone out a little bit. I'm still a little bit sick, as you might be able to tell. Hopefully, can get our first few subscribers from this video. Just verified on YouTube now. Yeah, and that's it. So keep up the good work, keep up your self-improvement journey, and I hope to see you up there.